What's going on, my YouTube family? It's your boy VE to the double L E, coming to you with a profile from my locals yesterday. So y'all know we got that new hot ban list that dropped, and there's some cool things that came off, like Rusty and Harpy's Feather Duster. So I threw a deck together yesterday. Not my best building work, so definitely just use some of the ideas for your own decks and whatever. I will update my profile once I get a better one. I'll probably sit down today before my second locals or third locals of the week and kind of work out some ratios and stuff like that. But yesterday I played PK Orcust, which is a throwback because we hadn't seen this deck since Rusty was first released, and it was nuts. And so Rusty, our boy, had to go. Now Harp Horror is gone, so it's not nearly as strong. But the deck has some. There's a lot more things you can do link wise, especially with the release of Dragoons and stuff like that. So I'm going to show you the profile. If I have enough time, I'll show you the one card combos, or at least one or two of the one card combos, and what your ending boards could be for just one card. So let's get to the profile. It's 2 Ash. We'll start with the hand traps. 2 Valor, 2 Ogre. I think Infernoble Knight will see a lot more play because of the ban list. There was no hit to Link Cross or anything like that. And 3 Imperms. So those are all the hand traps I played. I really want to play Old Man Dragon just because this deck is so normal summon reliant, and I kind of need to resolve those cards. Speaking of which, I played 9 starters. 3 Scrap Recyclers, 3 Girsu, 3 Tour Guide. All of these cards are one card combos. That should at least end on, well, crazy boards. It'll be pretty nice for just one card, especially Tour Guide. Then we lost O-Line and Jet Synchron, so we use Rosenix because it generates a free token, and you just link up with Scrap and go crazy. And then our Orcust cards, Bombard, 2 Skelly. I played 3 Nightmare. 2 is probably correct. 2 World Wand. And the Honorary Gizmic. I used to play 2-3 Gizmic, but with the Dragoon package, it's really kind of like risky. If you don't have to play the Dragoon package, so if you want to cut it, then you could probably play more Gizmics. Set yourself up and just prioritize like Zerboros and Bomber Dragon. Stuff like that. Because those things are now possible again. Then the 3 PKs. So 1 Cloak and 2 Boots. Boots, because you can summon it for free off Rusty. It's basically an extender once you make Rusty. And then Cloak can search Boots and your rank up and stuff like that. So, Fog Blades are free as well. For the Tour Guides, I only played 1 Graph and 1 Seer. So you can play Sangan, and it ends on some of the same boards, plus a hand trap in your hand loaded for your opponent's turn. I didn't go that route today, mostly because I didn't have time to dig it up and try it out. But you never really want to draw them, but Tour Guide is something from hand, but you really just don't want to ever draw Seer. Drawing Graph is fine, but you never want to draw Seer. And then the 3 bricks. Yeah, there's not much to say. These 2 are required for Red Eyes Fusion, and Fridge is required for the Scrap combo. You can play the deck without the Scrap combo and still get to where you want to go, but I just like it more. And then some cards I didn't really like at all. 2 Defrag and 3 Dangers. Because you're playing hand traps, logic says you shouldn't play them, but I was just trying to rush and throw cards in my deck. I probably should have just left it at 55 or something like that and been done with it. So going forward, I definitely won't be playing these cards. They'll be cut. Now let's get to the spells. So for spells, I played Draw Power because I knew my deck wasn't constructed very well as far as my ratios because it was rushed. So I wanted to put as many draw spells as possible. So 2 Return, 2 Allure, 2 Pot. Maybe going forward, if I continue to play the Tour Guide engine, I'll probably go up to 3 Allure. 2 Pots are risky, so you could lose your Dragoon combo, and, well, that's just that. Then you got bricks in your deck. So there's one Babel, and then the power one of's Foolish, World Legacy, Reborn, Duster, which came off the list, which was super solid. I drew it against Sky Strikers, but it ended up getting discarded off of Danger. So again, don't play Dangers. Harvest Feather Duster is immensely powerful. You don't have to worry about like back row decks. And Strikers is definitely scary for this deck because now you're back to that same old 3 Widow Anchor, 3 Shark Cannons, hand traps everywhere. That deck is a really rough matchup, so having Feather Duster and things like that are really good. I played one copy of the Rank Up because 2 interruptions plus a VFD on your opponent's turn for 1 card is nuts. 2 droplets because we have to out other Dragoons. I play 2 Red Eyes Fusion because sometimes you draw 1 and other times you banish it off of Desires or Gizmek or whatever. So you just kind of want to make sure you can try to resolve the card. Open it isn't bad. And then the other traps that aren't named in Perm. 2 Fog Blade and a Crescendo. I think the only thing, if you play the Bomber build, you can go and put Shea Brigandine in here. Shea Brigandine also makes it where you get to Rusty easy. So it's probably where I would lead that. Like I said, not the best build, but 1 card combos are super solid. So now to the extra deck. We played a ton of rank 2s, but there's the 1 Link Karibo because you need it for the Gearsu combo. 2 Galleys, 1 Verte, 1 Scrap Wyvern, 1 IP, 1 Lib, Cherubini. Cherubini is the reason why Tour Guide is a 1 card combo. So I will show you guys the combos for this deck if I get 10 whole likes, man. No, it's not a lot. Let me get 10 likes on this video. You know what? It doesn't even matter if I get 10 dislikes. Let me get 10 reactions of some kind to this video and comments in the comment section. I don't really care what they say. But if you guys want to see it, show me some interaction. So I do this for the people, man. So it doesn't really matter if I'm doing trash. Unicorn and Rusty OP. He'll probably end up going back to the ban list after they sold as much Phantom Rage as they want to. Access code. Shout out to Cookie, man. He actually made a really good point to me when we were having a discussion. And he said the deck really doesn't need rank 4s because you are already ahead and they can't out Dragoons and VFD and then Gearsu forever. And he's absolutely correct. I made this one time, and it's only just because my extra deck was like thin from going through combos trying to kill people. ABC is not the hardest matchup, but it's not the easiest either. 1 Dragoon because you have to have it. Then the 2 Dingirsus and the 1 VFD because they missed it banned. I was kind of flashed the side deck because it's not really a whole lot to talk about as far as it is. Put the Gamma in the driver package in. I don't think it's very good for Orcust. Mystic Mind is really good, but you don't really need it. Dark Rulers, super good. Talents and Twin Twisters may go in the main deck. I think rather than those trash cards, I probably should have just mained those and left it at that. And then 3 evenly because Striker's a deck again. We're going to see a lot of back row decks come back. Monarchs, which is if you go second against Monarchs with full power and they establish domain, you don't really have many outs. You have like Gizmek. You have to have the odd Gizmek or droplets to run over the monster. So you really want to make sure you can establish boards and crack them. And so the side deck will definitely change things like that. But hey, like I said, let me know what y'all think about this thing. Even if you think it's trash, because I personally don't think it's very good. But if I can get 10 responses of some kind, I will show the 1 card combo video where I show you how we end on the same board and use up like most of our extra deck. But there it is, guys. Y'all improve it. Send it to me. Tell me what's going on. It's your boy, the 60 card guy, PPT baby, signing out.